11 years later, Palm Beach billionaire and sex offender Jeffrey Epstein faces a judge again, this time on new charges that could put him away for life. Epstein, a wealthy hedge fund manager who has counted presidents and royalty among his friends, has been charged with running a sex trafficking ring that exploited young girls, many of them right here in Palm Beach County.
Now, this comes more than a decade after reaching a secret plea deal on similar charges that put him behind bars for just 13 months. CBS 12's Chuck Weber takes a look on how the new case differs from the old prosecution.
There are many similarities between the new case against Jeffrey Epstein and the old local one. Both feature allegations of sex with underage girls here at his Palm Beach estate. Jeffrey Epstein arrested over the weekend in the New York City area as he returned from a stay in Europe. Today, the federal district attorney in New York City outlined the new charges.
First, conspiracy to commit sex trafficking, and second, the substantive crime of sex trafficking of underage girls.
The prosecutor said the indictment accuses Epstein of engaging in sex acts with dozens of underage girls at his residences in New York and Palm Beach from at least 2002 until 2005.
The underage girls were initially recruited to provide Epstein with massages and often did so nude or partially nude. These massages became increasingly sexual in nature and would typically include one or more sex acts.
Prosecutors said Epstein or unnamed employees paid the girls hundreds of dollars, and prosecutors said some victims even recruited more victims.
That's how he continued to expand the number of new victims.
More than 10 years ago, when similar allegations surfaced, federal prosecutors here in South Florida struck a so-called non-prosecution agreement. That sent the case to Palm Beach County, where a plea deal resulted in Epstein serving just 13 months in jail, most days on work release. Today, prosecutors in New York said that old non-prosecution agreement only bound South Florida prosecutors, and the new charges are different. Sex trafficking. Patrick McKamey is a former homicide prosecutor now practicing criminal defense in West Palm Beach.
They're basically saying that this was an organized scheme to traffic not sexually abuse one girl, but multiple girls, where he used his power and wealth and his network of employees, contacts to facilitate the sexual abuse.
Epstein is set to appear in court in New York again later this week. That's when they'll decide the issue of whether he gets bond or not. In Palm Beach, Chuck Weber, CBS 12 News.